You know what no one tells you about female pleasure? It's not about your size. It's not about how long you last. And it's not even about how much she moans. It's about what's happening inside her nervous system. And most men never learn how to touch that. Now, here's the part that should scare you. According to a recent study, 74% of women over 40 say they've never experienced a full body release. And over half of them, they've been faking it for years. Not because they don't love their partners, but because their body never felt safe enough to let go. Let me ask you something. Has she ever tensed up just a little when you reached down, taken a slightly deeper breath, or moved her hand away? That wasn't rejection. That was her body saying, "I'm not ready." Now, listen carefully, because this is where it gets real. Her body isn't like yours. A man can feel aroused in seconds, but a woman's arousal, it starts in her mind, then moves through her chest, then her belly, and only then to her hips. If you interrupt that journey, even once, her body learns that pleasure is not safe. And once it learns that, it shuts down, quietly, without complaint, sometimes forever. This is why so many women smile during intimacy, but cry when they're alone. Now, if that hit you in the chest, good. It should. Because this isn't about blame. This is about something no one taught us. Not in school, not in locker rooms, not even in marriage counseling. No one said, hey, if you touch her too fast, her nervous system will interpret it as a threat. No one said, if she's thinking about the dishes in the sink, her body literally cannot climax. No one said, she can love you deeply and still never truly release. And so what do most men do? We go harder or slower or try a new position, hoping desperately that this time she'll feel it. But what she needs is presence, stillness, and time. Time for her mind to unwind, time for her breath to deepen, time for her body to decide, yes, I'm safe now. Only then does her body unlock what's been locked away for years. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to make that happen. But before I do, I want you to really think about something. When was the last time she looked at you, eyes glassy, lips parted, and said, I didn't know my body could feel that? If the answer is never, don't worry, because what you're about to learn changes everything. Now here's something most men never hear. A woman's body doesn't open through pressure. It opens through presence, not by doing more, but by being still enough for her to feel safe. Because if her nervous system is even slightly in survival mode, if she's thinking, will this be over soon? Will he notice I'm not really there? Or worse, will he be disappointed in me again? Then her body goes into lockdown, no matter how much she loves you, no matter how much you think it's working. Her body is protecting itself from rush, from pressure, from pain she never got to process. And that's the real reason so many women never fully release. It's not about her hormones. It's not about your technique. It's about the invisible story her body has been carrying. Stories like, the first time didn't feel safe. My needs don't matter. If I speak up, I'll ruin the moment. If I take too long, he'll feel rejected. And here's the part no one talks about. Every time her body holds back, just a little, her trust in pleasure weakens. Not in you, in herself. Her body forgets how to let go, and she starts living from the neck up, smiling, talking, pretending, but never really feeling. Now you might be thinking, is there a way back? Can her body ever learn to trust again? Yes, but not through more intensity, not through performance, not even through the things you think she wants. She doesn't want a perfect man. She wants to feel seen. She wants to be invited back into her body, without pressure, without agenda. That means you slow down. You breathe with her. You wait for her body to say, yes, now I'm ready. Sometimes that takes 30 minutes. Sometimes it takes days. But when it happens, it's not just intimacy, it's resurrection. Because when a woman finally feels safe enough to release, I'm talking about a real, full-body, soul-deep release. She is not just releasing pressure, she's releasing years of numbness. She's releasing the moment she didn't feel heard. She's releasing the time she smiled and said, "I'm fine," but died a little inside. And you become the man her body remembers forever, not because of your skills, but because of your stillness, your listening, your patience. That's what makes her say, "I didn't know I could feel like that." And once she's tasted that kind of safety, she won't fake it ever again, because now she knows her body is home. So if you've ever wondered why she pulls away, why she goes quiet, or why she finishes with a smile but not a sigh, now you know. And now you get to choose something different. Because healing her body isn't about fixing anything. It's about creating the kind of presence where nothing has to be fixed ever again.